What's up, kids? Anthony Laporta Jr. in home fitness and health. All about health, happiness, and success. Fitness, nutrition, mindset, sleep, relationships, whatever I got to contribute to your health, happiness, and success. So, this video is about gym failures and just things that I see in the gym that, drive me insane. But at the same point, I understand that people do not have the same, I've been going to the gym since my friend Mike Lorenzo brought me to the gym at 18. I brought him to karate. He brought me to the gym. That's 32 years. And I can tell you from 18, probably through age 30, I did not work out intelligently. And then I got my first personal training certification and I started to, understand some training principles and really stop focusing on weight, and I started focusing on doing things correctly. And then from there, I basically was looking at my second certification through the National Academy of Sports Medicine. And in 2004, I became a full-time paid professional personal trainer. So I have 15 and a half years of experience at this point training. I have 40 years of experience as a food addict since I'm age 10. And there's a lot of things I've learned along the way. It's not one size fits all, but there are some things that you need to be aware of. So if you are going to the gym to improve your fitness and be more healthy, happy, and successful, let me just touch on a few things I saw today quickly. So first off, there was a guy on the bike. He was enormous. And I don't pick on anyone. I'm a fat kid for my entire life. It doesn't matter when I'm 170 and ripped or 220 and fat or anywhere in between. It's just, I have that mentality that I don't ever judge anyone. I want to help people. So he had to be over 300 pounds. He was probably around my age. I'm 50. And if I don't have this crazy beard, I think I look younger than 50, but he looked older, but I'm guessing he was around 50. And he was enormous, and most of the weight was in the gut, which that's visceral, that's organ fat, that's heart attack fat. And this guy was on that bike. I was on a bike too. I did 30 minutes on the bike, so I'm doing a very specific workout for my surgery. I do the bike. I'm doing leg extensions and leg curls, which I never do. I usually do squats and kettlebell swings instead of that. But I got to keep the hip happy until surgery while maintaining muscle. So I'm doing leg extensions and leg curls. And then I did upper body stuff, the basics. I did flat bench with the bar. I did pull downs. I did pull ins. I did some shoulder presses. That was it. Okay. But this guy was on that bike like probably 60 minutes. Now, 30 minutes, I was on the regular or upright bike. And I only burned, I think, 170 calories, according to the machine. And he was on the recumbent bike probably for like 60 minutes. So even if he burned, let's credit him with 400 calories. Now, I don't know that guy. I don't know his nutrition plan. I'm not, again, judging that particular man in any way. But I just want all of you to know that if he goes home and has like one extra tablespoon of salad dressing that he shouldn't, or puts one extra thing of olive oil into the vegetables he's cooking, he just fucking negated the entire 60 minutes on that bike from a weight loss perspective of calories in minus calories out. So, and I only bring this up because, again, I don't know him. So his diet may be spot on and he has started his journey to wellness. But what I do know is from the years I spent working in the Globo gyms and now the 9 years I've been on my own is that if you don't manage the calorie in minus calorie out equation, you're not going to lose weight. There are some things you can do that assist that, but that equation, in my opinion, still holds true. Okay? We can manage hormonal response. I don't want to get any comments from the hormone, nutrition police. I understand hormonal response very well. But it's still the law of thermodynamics applies. Calories in minus calories expended determines, in many cases, if not all, fat loss or fat gain. My hand's going in the wrong direction. All right, so that was one guy, and I hope he has his nutrition on point. The second guy I saw was doing cable flies, a version of a low cable fly, and he was heavy. He was again, I don't know, somewhere in the 45 to 55-year-old range. I'm not really good at guessing. Had horrible posture and was, in my opinion, clearly using too much weight. Okay, so while I was on the bench in between sets, I saw this guy doing the flies. And it was funny because the machine goes up in 5-pound increments, and he was like attaching a 2.5-pound plate to the pin that goes into there because he needed to go up by 2.5 instead of 5 pounds. He wasn't doing it right in the first place. He's trying to do an isolation exercise. What does that mean? Isolation exercise. You're isolating a particular muscle. You're getting that muscle to fire and fill with blood and tear down so it repairs and looks better and performs stronger. And he was using body English. He was cheating in order to use that 2.5. If not, should have been, another 5 pounds or 10 pounds lighter, whatever, in order to do it correctly. So my point is this, guys. Whatever exercise you're doing in the gym, if you're not doing it for athletic performance or explosive power, I get it. There are moves that are for that, right? You're not doing the snatch, whether it be a kettlebell, a barbell, even a dumbbell, sandbag, doesn't matter. You're not doing a snatch without some body English because that's part of it. You're using momentum to move that weight to the overhead or rack position. But when you're doing more bodybuilding, hypertrophy, type of moves, you don't need body English. So check your ego at the door and use the right weight. You will have significantly better results. So those are just the two things I wanted to share with you guys from my experience in the gym today, along with what I'm doing heading into my surgery. Listen, if you keep following my channel, you're not going to believe what you see between my total hip replacement surgery on November 20th, which is 10 days away, and my 51st birthday on July 25th, which is about 8 months away. You're not going to believe what you see. Health, happiness, and success.